Alright, I was thinking that I probably wouldn't do any more recordings today, but... Well, I figure I want to do a quick recording basically to sort of get to the end of chapter, get to the end of like chapter 2 and get to the start of chapter 3 perhaps. Maybe show off what's going on in the city. Probably won't be any combat, so if you're looking for that, maybe skip to the next one, we'll see. That's soon, I guess. Yeah, let's just go here. I'm just going to talk to people for the most part, I think. Maybe do the leveling, if that's a thing. Yep, it's hot, so you know what that means. Good old water. Alright, let's have a look around, I guess. This is the prison over here. Let's talk to this guy. I don't see Isabel. I assume you had no luck in capturing the witch. She escaped our grasp this time, but she won't get far. Door isn't damaged. How did Isabel manage to open it without a key? Well, that's it for the prison. We're basically just going to explore all around this area, I think, at this point. So, what's over here? I've been here before. Looks like there's a few rooms to explore. Pharmacist. The route to the Ghost Bazaar has been cleared. Herbalist. That's great news. We will finally be able to procure medical supplies we've needed for so long. So these guys probably... This is probably like, Diablo, and like, B-sides will always have different things to say as like you progress through like the, the mission quests. Guard, the Sylvania has studied the art of natural remedies and healing methods for centuries. They are also the only known practitioners of hedge magic. That takes me up there, that takes me down the other route. Well, let's go this way first. Surgeon. Nobody knows Matria Medica better than the Master Nerevere. If the injury can be treated, he'll find a way to do so. Nerevere. What are you doing back here? I have many things to attend to. Please try not to get in my way. Might talk to him later, I guess. Lyric. The Sylvania uses hedge crystal to channel their magic's arcane energy. Surgeon. Nerevere usually spends his time treating only the most serious injuries. They're usually sustained by survivors as scavenging missions to the surface. I wonder if like this game really has permadeath, or if maybe you come back here when you die. The graveyard? The graveyard, I guess. Well, let's go this way. I feel like I probably should explore the city more than like progressing like through chapter 2 like that, but whatever. We'll do all the exploring now, I guess. Nurse. As we are the sole practitioners of Hedgeback and Daleric, it only made sense for us to attend to the wounded. We are doing our part for the greater good of the survivors. There's a codex. Pharmacist. There is unique knowledge to be acquired from treating every race in Ephria. A good doctor should familiarize himself with patients from all walks of life. Patient. Is the wound healing? It still feels numb. Surgeon. Wounds sustained from Vambrace are not natural. These injuries take much longer to heal and thin the nerves of the surrounding tissue. Celestine Guard. I long to see the lush forest of Sylvia. We are a long way from the home now. One day I will share the story of my adventures in Icenair with my sisters in arms. I bet the Sylvania are like elves. Come to check on a patient. This man is still recovering. It'll be some time before he's back on his feet, though. Nurse, how are you feeling today? Codex. Patient, I'm still coping with the loss of my hand. Everything that happened is still blurred to me. At least most of us made it back. Well, I'm finding lots of Codex doing this now, so I'm quite happy about that. Every matriarch is guarded by her personal cadre of hedge wardens. They're elite Celestines, solely responsible for her safety. You know, it might be that all elves are female. Thanks, Mage. The various races of Ephria are warlike by nature. Whereas Sylvani, violence is a measure of last resort. We take great pains to ensure we are familiar with the best battle tactics. Thanks, Mage. Telindria is mediating in her personal chambers. No way is permitted beyond these premises. This must be Sylvani Matriarch. She looks amazing. Outlander, you wished for an audience with me, but this is not the time. We may speak later. Sorry for disturbing you. This throne was carved from Sylvani ironwood. Only Sylvani Matriarch may have honor of sitting in one of these. So we might, you know, talk to these guys later, but not just yet. It's probably that, you know, they did do a pretty good job of making it so that only if, like, you actually come to these areas will you really need to, like, you know, listen to, like, the people. That is probably a good thing they probably did for this game, but who knows. But there's the Sylvani area. I guess we'll go here next. And yeah, by the way, there's also the offensive stuff over there we'll get to at some point. I heard the Ghost Bazaar is open for business now. Someone figured out a way past the frost fence after all. Seems like Lady Luck is smiling us today, boys. Now that frost fence has been destroyed, more volunteers are coming here to join the expeditions to the surface. I just posted my availability on the recruitment board. Great, want to head over to the Lost Lady for a pint while we wait for the next job? My head is aching, crazy bitch sucker punched me. The latest volunteers look quite capable, don't you think? Hedge Mage, I commend their courage. That said, no matter how experienced one is, something is always bound to go wrong on the surface. So let's see who we got new. We got a Blood Mage right there. We got a Celestine here. And I can't really review these people, I guess, so... Well, you can see like a lot of stats anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This guy's basically got good health and vigor. Fairly good combat, but not much else than anything else. The Shaman here has a little bit less, you know, of those things, but he's got very good sleight and good awareness. Apparently these guys have very similar stats, that's worth noting. And you're of course the Artcaster, you basically like, you know, Overwatch, I bet? Yeah, she's basically the Overwatcher again. I think that's Mercantile right there. That's the thing about the stats, it's sort of like hard to sort of like, you know, see what they basically are all about. There's a Celestine, so basically she's about, you know, protecting allies, probably healing them out as well. Great damage, bust comrades. That's a buffer. And high combat, too. I'm probably going to ditch a lot of these guys, by the way, to get new guys to show off, like, the more, like, you know, other capable people. And, you know what? I can actually do this, right? So... interaction, container, blah blah blah. There we go. We got health. So that's combat. That's sleight. The emergency is the star one. Awareness is this one, and Overwatch is that one. So that's what the stats are. I'm not really sure we got new people yet. That might change though. But you know, we'll see. Well, let's go back to the inn for now and heal up, I guess. We haven't done that yet. I picked up my daggers with silver ingots. It's the only way it will hurt the spirits, you know. Helga, lyric. You're more persistent than usual, my friend. I'm gonna get you good. There's nothing you can do about it.
Hello.
Oh, lad, they've gone and did it. You're a whip. Well, what's leading us? Looks to be deceiving. You should be more focused on making sure you're aiming straight. Welcome back. I see you survived your trip to the surface. How was it? Made some friends, made a few enemies. Always had to. Zakir has placed a great deal of trust in you. In fact, it seems you're a talk of the town. What do you mean? The people of Derek haven't had much to believe in for a long time. News of your successful trip to the Ghost Bazaar is bringing them hope again. News has already spread that Isabel escaped. I also heard you risked your own life to track her down for us. I want to show my appreciation for your hard work. I fixed your bed and table. It's not much, but maybe you'll be able to rest easier. Thanks, you didn't have to, really. I'll deliver any parcel you receive to your room. If you don't mind, I may also spruce up your place from time to time. I appreciate it, but seriously, don't need to trouble yourself. Making that little storage room feels a bit more like home is the least I can do. I still have my pride as a hostess to consider, ha! Anyway, if you ever want to chat, feel free to visit the bar. Now go and get some rest. Seems the rumors were true after all. Princess Lorelei is here. I'd still be skeptical if I had not seen the lady with my own eyes. Guess I'm not the one with the egg on my face now, aha. Now you moved into a lost lady, I suppose you're familiar enough with the inn not to trip and bust your head. One shot, one kill, you can trust my aim, Chief. I guess we'll explore the inn before going into my room. Maybe you should consider getting a room at the Lost Lady since you're over here so often. Card player. I already got my own near the market. Where do you stay? It's a total dump in the slums. All the good spots were taken by the time I was finally back on my feet. Damn shame. You drifters always draw the short straw. It's a community announcement. Well, that's basically, you know. Keep it clean. Let's start running. I can actually do that here, you know. The Adventurous returns! Have time for a chat? Okay. Sure, what's going on? Charlotte Lorelei. I haven't introduced myself yet. Charlotte Lorelei. What's up, Charlotte? You look excited. Aha, you see the spark in my eye. I have just procured vital information concerning the whereabouts of a legendary Drow treasure. Ever heard of Tantini? Tantini? What's that? Truth is, I don't have much info to go on. The Drow won't talk about it, but I've overheard a rumor from Neri at the market. They call it the Snare of the Nazuri, and it's only bestowed on the most powerful female of their tribe. Sounds like a valuable relic indeed. What do you have in mind? It stands to reason that such a relic should be in the possession of its rightful owner, namely the most powerful woman in Dalek. Me! You want to steal it from the Nazuri. Are you aware that these master assassins you're dealing with? Well, the idea had occurred to me. If you were so inclined to help a sister out, I can make sure you're suitably rewarded for your trouble. If you want it so badly, why don't you do it yourself? You don't need to steal it just yet. I just want more information. I've been persona non grata with the Drow ever since I mentioned it. Maybe you can talk to them. What did Neri have to say about this? Even she's getting suspicious. I didn't tell her everything. I know. If she knew the Tanti's true value, her sneaky henchman, Maharam, would be like white on rice. Well, it's certainly an intriguing proposition. I'll keep this on the down low and see what I dig up. Well, did you find anything I need? Need details, come on. Okay, okay. So basically she's, you know, want to steal something. I can't get into his rooms yet, I guess, so we won't worry about them. So that's that. And you know what, I feel like taking out some of this stuff now, because you know, we got the space for it and all. Alright, I'm overweight, aren't I? Whatever, I'll start selling stuff in a moment. By the way, my closet, you know, now has something in here, I guess. When we basically, you know, got that carbon suit, basically like, you know, something I can put on, so I'll buy a suit constructed for an advanced polymer, good for hunting space pirates. So yes, there's skins, I guess. Asleep, I guess. I really should start selling my stuff, I guess, at this point, so maybe we'll start doing that. I also need to go deliver the thing to the guy, so we'll do that as well. You know, I get to explore down here, really, I think. I did explore here once, but, you know, haven't really explored yet, really. There's a lot in this town to explore, really. Alright, let's see what they say. Keep moving. Use the spread. That path to the Ghost Bazaar is open now. The train grounds are looking livelier. And if you're new today, yay soul? By the tail of the Hong Gildong himself. It's all coming back to me. I saw you in my dream last night. What are you talking about? A poster! I saw a poster with your face on it. I recognize those eyes anywhere. The coma. I'm intrigued. What was this dream about? It's all a bit hazy. I was in a strange land called Korea. I was trapped in a dark building with a stranger and a murderous psychopath. So, I was there with you? No, you were not part of it. I was just a boy who couldn't scamper more than a few feet without running out of breath. Weak and slow. I was alone when I saw a poster bearing your likeness. You're really not making sense. I spoke to Gerard. I met a rich merchant on the surface named Gerard. I'll probably have to do business with him, so I was hoping you could give me some tips. Okay, ask about the ghost merchant wares. Sometimes I get the feeling that he has more goods than he's offering up for sale. The spooks are a fickle lot. He may offer more if you let someone charming do the talking. Well, ask about earning helium. How does one earn helium? Unless you have a bounty, scavenging is the best way to earn helium here. You can make a small fortune with your goods at this very market. I found a lot of useful goods on the surface, but I couldn't haul everything back. The safety of your team should come first. If they are overburdened with scavenged goods, their effectiveness on the field will be compromised. You'll still need to be smart. Learn to judge what items to keep by their weight and value. Balance what you'll need for the expedition and what you can safely carry for profit. That's enough. Tell her she's confused. Maybe you've mistaken me for someone from your past? Odd eyes and dirty blonde hair like you? No way. I had the same dream before you ever arrived. Now that I've had it again, I remember everything. How strange it was. Maybe it's a premonition of sorts. If you remember any more details later, let me know. Alright, anyway, what may I help with today? Ask about our wares. Mind if I see what you have for sale today? Sure, have a look. Alright, well let's see here. So I guess these things like are good if you want to basically trade like vigor for health. But they actually cost quite a bit, this stuff, so I'm not really, keen on that. Alright, I should probably look into selling this stuff, I guess. Ooh, I can get money for this. And I can sell this too. Really, at this point, just sell it all. You know, I'm thinking that some of this stuff might be very heavy, so I might like just carry one of these at a time, perhaps. Some of these, like, you know, things to help out. I've only got one splint left, apparently. And then he ran out there like a bat out of hell. You should have seen it. How the hell does he keep getting into these scrapes? Aha. Hey, very human. What are you looking for? There's a lockpick. That increases sleight. So first merchantry. Who's the best person with sleight? Is it you? Yeah, you got 4. You got the rusty all-mother rosary. You're not putting on stuff like that, I guess. You know, thinking about it, she'd probably be better off with something else besides that, but I like the fact that she gets all the health. Don't know, by the way, because her awareness is 1, it makes this guy's awareness really important. Oh yeah, I got the cabinet here as well, so let's drop that in here. Let's drop one of those in there for now. Let's drop that all in there. Drop that all in there. And I'll also buy that splint before I forget. So let's buy one of those. Now my inventory is at half, which is, you know, a lot better. So I'm happy about that. Another day, another crunch shift. Our homeland is much brighter than gloomy Dockham. I believe I really miss our lush islands. A lot of people don't know that the Foxy are able to communicate in a beast language. You still have to make an effort to study, though. Nara Song. Lyric, my favorite customer. Thanks to your efforts, business is booming. Hope has returned to the people of Dalarak. Ask about the treasure. Sure, why not? Narrate, what can you tell me about the Tantani? Tantani? Never heard of it. What are you talking about? Mention Charlotte. Charlotte told me everything, don't lie. Hey, I still don't know what you're talking about. Maybe if you told me what Miss Leary say, it might refresh my memory. There, what I know. I'm a bad liar, so I'll cut to the chase. I know about this Tatani, the so-called Snare of Nazari, a relic only possessed by the most powerful Nazari female. Charlotte wants it, and I'm helping her find it. So it's more valuable than Miss Leary would have led me to believe. She told me the rumors of its power was just an old wives' tale, but I knew she was lying. It must be an enchanted Nazari crown for a supreme blood mage. As the most powerful woman in the city, the Tantany rightfully belongs to me, so here's my counter deal. I'll tell you the location of the Tantany and double whatever Charlotte said she'd give you for it. So we have a deal? Come on, I'm no thief. It's time for a Nazari suicide mission. It says Satari, but she's too old for the title of most powerful female. Time for a new generation to rise to the occasion. But you're right, stealing from the Nazari is no joke, especially Satari. Well, unlike Lore, I'm not a sneaking little thief. There's no reason we can't do this the old-fashioned way. Send M to Satari's tent. It's time to negotiate with her for Tantany. Yes, ma'am. What, she's gonna beat me to the punch? It sounds like the treasure is in Satari's tent. Looks like I might have to get my hands dirty. The Beckoning Fox. This traditional statue is a common talisman of luck for the Foxy Air. Supply runs are doing smoothly now. The boss looks a lot happier now that the situation isn't so dire. We've printed and enchanted more healing to do business with the Ghost Bazaar. 10, 20, 30, 40, blah blah. These basically saying the same thing. Even though contact with the spooks of the Ghost Bazaar has been re-established, the constant need for supplies has been an ongoing issue. Healing is quite worthless in its own right. It was originally burnt as an offering to our ancestors on the home islands. Alright, so let's go talk to this guy. Lyric. As I live and breathe, I am so happy to see you returned. I do hope you've come bearing a certain gift. I made it to the Ghost Bazaar and met Manduke. Did you find the oxe? Tell him I gave it to Gerard, or give him the oxe. Yes, Manduke sends it to you with her blessing. I have not laid eyes on this in some time. I thought it had surely been lost in the frozen wastes above. With this seal, I now carry the North Venture Company's official standard in Dockham. You have done a great service to us all. Your generosity will never be forgotten. I will inform all Foxy merchants to give you a VIP treatment. Furthermore, I'll have an artisan craft a toy in your likeness. The children will really love that. Well, if you're happy, I'm happy. I must get back to work now. There's much I want to attend to. We shall speak again soon. So I received the company of action, got achievement for North Venture Company, VIP. Woo, business back on track. Why the glum look? This is a place of merriment. I know what's on your mind. What happened to that fine mane of yours? Unfortunately, it's a shedding season. Everything's out of my paws. I just got back from another drunken night of debauchery at the Lost Lady. It's been everything I had too. Maybe it's time for another scavenging run. Hey, Hick, have you tried the identity stuff? The humans really know how to craft a fine brew. Ew, is this anything you won't drink? You've got that look in your eyes. Are you also poking around for clues on the infinite snare of Naziri? So, you've heard about it. And how did you know? Oh, I've heard of it. Chuckle. Let's just say information on a relic is scarce and in high demand amongst a few women here. What untold powers does Tantany hold? You're not getting a word on me, milady. Aha! Maybe you should talk to Nare. Not sure if these guys' prices have gone down now, but I assume they probably have. Seems like they're still, this is expensive they were before. No, they're still 15 each. That's 200, 200. Oh, it's fun. Here's the Golem Workshop again. What do these guys say anything different? Probably not. I had to spend all my free time attending to the ascending room. I've been behind schedule. Give me some space, human. I see you eyeballing my furnace. That's a real beauty, yes? It doesn't look like it's a normal dwarven furnace. Keen eye. I call it cindery. I can craft anything here ranging from golden parts to my favorite jackalope stew. I'm something of an aspiring craftsman, so I find it to be very interesting. I did not realize it was in the presence of a fellow craftsman. I'd like to see how your identity work the bellows. Feel free to use the cindery when I'm not busy with it. Really? I'm not at your level, but that would be great. You'll have to find your own materials though, not enough to go around down here. Just bring what you have here and the golems will help you. That's awesome. I'll bring some stuff time to time, thanks. In return for all this, I simply want to see your work. Deal? Don't make me regret, ended any. I'm sure I can make something good stuff. Now, if I only had the right resources. So, basically I can use this to craft here. That's good to know. And I can store stuff here as well, right? So, that's something to do with my resources when I collect them. Now what's this? The dwarves. Do you know where you're at, human? Get back where you belong. I received this document from Zachert. How do you get that? You must be quite important. This is Agrim Manor. Don't overstay your welcome. I always heard the noble dwarves of Icenair were a prickly bunch. This must be for the quest, to continue on here. The drifters have been luring around to places they clearly should not be. If it were up to me, I'd round up a lot of them and send them back to the surface. Codex. I tried using human weapons once. It is light and flimsy. Someone should teach them the finer details of smithing. This is a loyalist manor. You're permitted access only through Lord Heckin's generous permission. King Argrim is still out there somewhere. His life is now in the hands of Prince Gunnar and Lord Hakon. These stairs lead to King Algrim's chambers. However, Prince Gunnar is currently fulfilling the Lost King's duties. He's busy now. Walk away, human. These stairs lead blah blah, so I can't get up there. What do you need, Adeni? We're busy. If you need assistance of my warriors, why don't you check the recruiting board? I bet you there are still a few dwarves left to lend you aid of their axes. Have you heard of the legendary hammer Grimnir? It was forged by Master Smith using molten mithram. Dwarves have enough to deal with between the thieving Foxier, Proud Elves, and Sneaky Drow. Humans are the worst though. They excel at all manner of troublemaking. So I guess I'm allowed in here, but there's not much to do yet. We'll be back. And what's this? The Eldritch Library, so here's where I'm going. Baltasar, you have much on your mind, Prince Gunnar. I will send for you when I learned more from these ancient tomes. Thank you, Baltasar. I shall take my leave now. A face I have never gazed upon. You must be the Adeni they say destroyed the frost fence. Please visit Argrim Manor before you leave again. I would like to work with you, so now I can speak to him. Who knows what secrets these ancient letter-bound tomes hold? There's a codex.
Hello.
Excuse me, sir. Zachary sent me to speak with you. And why does he send a girl to disturb my studies at this ungodly hour? I heard you know how to navigate the ascending room to the residential district discreetly. Second, he says you might know what to do with this. Where did he find this? Let me see. Intriguing. This page is written in a comic script. Do you have the original tome to which this page belongs? Yes, it is part of his book. My father, late Dr. Nikolai Lyric, left it to me in Edeni. Everything is written in the script. I can read some passages, but this one is illegible. No, I don't expect you would have the knowledge to read this. May I? This tome is a Codex Illuminatus. Those familiar with the script could record sensitive information without fear of being compromised should it fall into the wrong hands. The fascinating thing about Archonic script is that it's completely indecipherable. It only reveals itself as legible print to those who are meant to understand it. I'm not surprised that belongs to the esteemed Dr. Lyric. He was, after all, an expert on the Archons and their ways. You can read some of these passages, which time the rest of these pages may reveal their secrets to you. This page looks to be written in his hand. Let me draw your attention to the front of the Codex. This page fits here, and the most peculiar thing is this. I can read the writing on this page you brought me. If what you say is true, then your father not only intended for you to find this, he wanted you to bring it to me. But for what purpose? Isn't that too much of a coincidence? What secrets could be worth protecting this much? He taunts me in death with a scavenger hunt. The Archons work in mysterious ways. You're even wearing one of their relics. This is no coincidence, my dear girl. My father's note says the Vambrace was the only way to enter Icenair. Who among us truly understands the old ones? Perhaps someone or something has been guiding you here from the moment you put it on. At any rate, I have deciphered your page is in the back of the Codex where it belongs now. If you require more assistance again, I shall be here doing what old told masters do best. Thank you, sir. You received a page of the Codex. Your perk level increased. Please call me Baltasar. In the meantime, I'll ensure that the ascending room is ready to take you to your next destination. Go with the All-Mother. And you lock to your first perk point. Use the Vambrace icon in the bottom right corner of the screen to access your perks. Codex. Codex. You find this much codex in the library, right? Codex. Codex. This guy is a real bookworm. And Codex. I'm tempted to see what my book looks like now, but again, I'm going to hold off until we explore everything, just so I have a good chance of having all a codex filled for something to see. Guess we'll go talk to the prince now. You know, I didn't realize there'd be so much to talk within this episode. Let's see what the source says now. These stairs lead to King Arwen's chamber. However, Prince Garen is currently fulfilling the Lost King's duties. Lawyer's Guard, halt! Where do you think you're going, Edeni? I am here at Prince Garner's request. Ah, you must be Lyric. Please proceed to receive. His Highness awaits. So there we go, now I can go up here. Hey, Codex! Proceed, Prince Garrus awaits you. Proceed, Prince Garrus awaits you. Codex! Prince Gunnar, I had my doubts you would come. Elvia Lyric. After all, trust and goodwill is in short supply between our people, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Welcome to Argon Manor, bastion of the Crown Loyalists, and home to what remains of the Icenair's dwarves. It is an honor to be here, Your Highness. Please, drop the formalities. You may call me Gunnar. I am sure you are wondering why I have summoned you here. I heard rumor you knocked down a frost fence with your bare hands. Until recently, we have all been living in derelict like cornered rats. Now, thanks to you, that may change. When I saw you at the Eldritch Library, I realized it was in the presence of someone fated for great things. Prince Gunnar, you may be overestimating my abilities. You hardly know me. I have called you here, Lyric, because I seek your help in a matter that may change the future of Icenair forever. What would you have me do? I would enlist your particular talents and find the true leader of the Icenair, King Argrim. Many are calling for me to take up his mantle. They believe he had departed this moral quarrel. Nonetheless, it would lift a heavy burden from my heart to finally know my father's fate. I understand the gravity of such a request. If you wish to help us, please speak with the Hakon to learn more. He has led every expedition to find a king thus far. Do you have any questions? Ask about Balthasar. I saw you consulting with Professor at the Eldritch Library. Why do you visit such a place? I have pondered the Shade King's actions for many a long night. Namely, what his motivations are for attacking the city. Why did he trouble himself with cutting off all access in and out of Eisenair, while others are preoccupied with superficial estimations of his actions? I have taken it upon myself to truly know my enemy. The Eldritch Library may reveal some of the city's long-lost secrets. More hidden pathways to navigate Eisenair. Maybe then, we will know the proper action to take. Asked about King Argrim. What can you tell me about the king? Most knew him as a stern and ambitious ruler of Eisenair. I knew him as a loving father with a gentle heart, and a love for all the people of the city. He taught me the value of understanding cultures and perspective of people beyond our borders. He believed Eisenair's destiny was to be an open city-state where all could prosper together. Even I was taken in by his grand experiment. A century later, his dream has nearly brought us to ruin. If I must take up his mantle, I will not make the same mistakes. I noticed that Zakhard and the Guardians have a pretty tenuous relationship with your people. Zakhard is the leader of the Guardians here. After the Shade King's coup, he and Balfair led the survivors to the safety of Delarak. Knowledge of this place has been forgotten long ago, even by the dwarves. The Guardians' service to my people should be commended. They have sacrificed much in our defense and continue to struggle to we now face. That said, he has inherited the precarious responsibility of maintaining peace between us and the Drifters, who now shelter Crimson Rain radicals. That is a peace I cannot guarantee. Never mind, I'll take my leave now. Well, there we go, we got to speak to the prince. So it's not him I have to go speak to. Well, let's just get out of here for now. Alright, so we're basically done over here with like our quests and such. There's the Golden Workshop. What goes down here, I wonder? There is a lot to explore in the city, I have to say. I also have to get over there from the other side. You know, I might just go into like the Guardian area here, and then we'll like leave whatever's down here for like next time. Because good God, there's like, you know, this area right here, so that's another area to explore. Alright, maybe we're almost done. I've only got 3 areas basically left to explore. Now, I'll say this is going to be it for now. This has been a good night for like, you know, exploration of everything, so let's save it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll probably do more speaking like this in the next one. No, not really much comment, but whatever, that's fine. And yeah, take care.